Um, where are we? Right. Your channel. Live. Let's save that to the live streams. Done. Click end it and hopefully hear myself talking. Yes. Doing it. We'll turn the volume down. Right. Let's go and see if we can get anybody joining us for a practice. If not, we'll see if there's any other practice rooms open to join. Create load settings, and we just saved them there before we got on. So Tokyo. Create the room should be okay, hopefully. I think if the Sirocco is an OP car here, which I think it is, then the strategy is going to be fine for it, because the tower is only ×2 and the fuel is ×6, meaning everybody will have to do a pit stop for fuel. At least one pit stop, I think. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Thank you. On the ball. Keeping up to date with the important stuff. Ren is in the house. Hello, Ren. How are you, mate? All good, hopefully. I am bloody shattered. So I want to try and get a wee bit of an idea. See if we can get a practice going on this one. Good, good. Good to hear, sir. Did you do nations at all today? God, quite a busy one today. I'm good, mate. I'm knackered. I'm shattered, sorry. This last 2 or 3 days we've been my son has been moving house, and my mum and dad have been down trying to get our back garden tidied up and sorted out. So we've had a few trips to the dump, clearing out all stuff, and we have stones and stuff ordered for next week. Hopefully over the next 2 or 3 weeks we'll have the back garden all nice and tidy, with no more grass, all stones, so it'll always be tidy. We'll only have to grab a couple of other weeds now and again. you've not been racing the nations at all. I had to go on the minis the other week. They were brilliant. Ran 4 of the best, the most fun races I've ever had on this game. Slow motion, very aggressive, great fun. I need to sort myself out in that section. Stop picking up penalties. Yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to bed tonight. Honestly. I don't think I need much practice at this because I know the track now after doing the Olympics. So really and I've done a practice at it on my own against the computer 3 or 4 days ago, just to see what the strategy and stuff was, to see if I even wanted to do it. And it looks like everyone, the tyres are going to last the whole race, and everyone is going to have to do a pit stop, at least one pit stop, depending. I don't know if this car is good on fuel, but in order to do 8 laps, you have to ridiculously, be short shifting, and then that leaves you with a 7-lap stint, and in your pit stop you have to have a full tank, and even to make it to the end of the race. I still had to short shift a bit. I wasn't just able to rev the nuts out of it. And you say the Sirocco's fine on fuel, so there could be other people ending up not able to do 8 laps on a full tank, which will destroy their race. They'll have to do an extra pit stop. And anyone who pits in on lap 7, anyone who doesn't know it straight away from the very start of the race, you need to be in fuel saving mode straight away. If they pick that stuff up on lap 2 or lap 3, it's too late. They're only going to make it until lap 7, and then they're going to have to pit in, which means the second half of the race they're going to have to fuel save a lot more in order to get 8 laps out of a full tank. Prity will be having a lot of fuel saving in the first stint, and then in the second stint you've basically an extra lap. You'll probably have a wee practice at it tomorrow. I'm thinking of changing my practicing and stuff, so I'm in instead of doing the streaming. After jumping into it, I've done that now 2 or 3 times. From I started playing the game, where instead of doing a live stream for practice, I've just been a wee bit bored and I've jumped in, and I'll learn so much more when I'm not having a wee bit of a waffle and trying to keep up with chat and stuff. If I get in and I'm on my own, I only need one practice, and straight away during that one practice you know the exact strategy, you know it. Whereas when I'm streaming, it could take me like 3 or 4 races and all just to pick up everything else. So I'm thinking of trying to bounce in myself for at least one practice against the computer and stuff before I even do any live streams. I've already got a strategy, and then I can enjoy the streams. What, love? No, you're talking to the dog. She's talking to the dog. Right, let's tell them that the host is alive with a thanks. Oh, it's not a thanks it's a thanks for joining me, everyone. They don't need any rules. There's only one tire available. That's all I need to know at the moment. The host is alive. What's that burger like cold? Disgusting. I need something to do. You're going to beat him. That was live on stream. She's gonna beat Junior when he comes. Junior, if you are listening, you might want to change your mind about coming up tonight. Maybe you'll see me tomorrow, maybe do some practice together again. Yes, Rain, yes. I'll catch you hopefully before Saturday anyway. If not, sir, we'll be on Saturday for sure to try and get a decent result out of this. JJ says that the Sirocco is a bit OP on this track. He says my times that I've done in the practice as well was pretty competitive.
Rain has to go.
Yes, have a good one, sure.
Hello.
Thank you for hopping in, sir, as always. You're a wee gentleman.
Really? I'm not busy there before you come.
Nance plan to do my hands. Let's have a spectator of someone on the track. And we'll go on the sexiest library. Oh, there we go. We like the purple. Cars. No pressure cars. Which are live on stream. Don't destroy that sexy library. Hopefully we'll get another couple in. We'll just have a wee smoke. Is it bad news? Not coming? So, JJ's in the house as well. Hello, young man. How are you? Another 300 for you. I seen that in, what do you call it? In the Discord. So we did. Congratulations. Bye. Why did you say bye? You leave me already? I'm at 70k. Very good, sir. Bring me into the office. JJ wants brought into the office. Oh, we're getting a few in now. Attention please. Can Jack Balding report to the manager's office? That's a TX3. Jack, to the manager's office, please. And he wants me to have a nosy. I don't know why we've been in here so many times, but look at his driver rating. That's how far up you need to be. That's above the R. So above the R is getting close to 70. 540 followers has young JJ. 100% of the campaign has been achieved 485 times. His mum and dad has allowed him to play Gran Turismo. 221 libraries. We've seen them all, JJ, unless you're going to surprise me. Have you made anything spectacular? No, there's not. He just wanted in for nothing really. He's at 70. Cars in the house as well. Hello, Cars. Thanks for hopping in, boys. Right, let's tell them there's enough in here for a thanks for joining me, everyone, and a 5 minutes to race. And I'll get myself a wee cigarette rolled as usual. And let's watch someone. JJ, would you like to show us all how it's done, young man? Is even out on track. I'll have to come back to him. Something to do with my hands. Was there anybody out there to watch that day? No, let me change the view on it now. Right, let me focus on the smoke rolling to start us off. Scotty, can I have the slip in qualifying if we're in the same FI race, certainly, JJ, or in this here one. Yep, find me, sir. Either find me or keep up with me. Hopefully I'll not slow you down, you know. Create yourself a nice wee gap, because you know what I'm like with pressure on the ass area, JJ. We're usually not the best. Something to do with my hands. I'm gonna get one started in a couple of minutes, guys. I'll just get myself a wee cigarette here, rolling, ready to go. You'll probably let away, so yeah. Oh, you reckon you're gonna be let out away late, so I'll need to wait for him. Oh my goodness, who would have thought it? I can't wait. I'm gonna save this stream and put a tick under this stream for whenever you're world champion. And get them all to look on the chat. Look at that. He used to want my slipstream. It would be a pleasure, sir. Something to do with my hands. Ginger's in the house as well. Hello, Ginger, sir. Nice to see you. We'll be getting one going very, very shortly, guys. Just finishing the wee magical cigarette. Here we are. Something to do with my hands. So maybe I could stick them in your pockets. Run. You're in a car that is approximately 5/10 a lap quicker than you. What do you expect, JJ? Oh, sorry. Post that one again. I was meant to get the one above that there. In the future, when you're world champion, I'm not going to come back and see messages like that. No way, Jose. If you want my slipstream, I'll have no more of that kind of talk from you. We'll definitely not be slowing down. We'll be brake checking you. You're meant to be making me feel fast as well. You're my motivator, you know. You're meant to be like, this is a great chance for you, Scotty. You're hauling ass. I liked it the last time you were telling me I was driving like a pro. That's the sort of messages we're wanting. Huh? You're making me sad. It's about time I learned how to control that YouTube chat. I didn't even realise that I was able to click on the comments and remove them just a quick wee click of a button. What was your second message? I didn't mean to delete the second one that you said. Just as I went to click. The one about an OP car that's half a second quicker. You posted another one. Because you're in a Sirocco. That's what he says. We're gonna have no more talk this stream, JJ. No matter how bad I whip your ass in this race, I want no more excuses from you about me being in an OP car. Something to do with my hands. I have got actually lucky this season, haven't I? Got very lucky. And I have a feeling, I'm not sure how good other cars are going to be here on this here track, but I think you'll agree with me, JJ, as soon as you start it, that it's going to be a struggle for some guys, even just to be able to fuel save enough to do a one-stopper. If they don't already know that at the very start of the race, by the time it gets to lap 2 or lap 3, it's too late. They're not going to be able to do a one-stopper. Attention please, attention please. Your host will be starting the race in a matter of moments. The voting process is almost complete. Read the message above because it's your Sirocco. I did read that there, you fool. I read it. Something to do with my hands. So maybe I could stick them in your pocket, run them through your hair, and we can get to rocking. Mr. Speed, there you are, baby, here I am. So maybe I could stick them in your pockets, run through your hair, and we can get to rocking. He is not. What did he say? I didn't mean that message. For flip's sake. That's what that means. That means for flip's sake. He hasn't swore. Read the message above. You're in a Sirocco. I'm making you sad. I know I've seen that. With all the crying faces, I don't know why you think I'm no good at chat, JJ. Especially in today's stream. My God, we're on the ball. We're all over those messages like a dog on a piece of meat. Like a fly on a lump of shite. Something to do with my hands. So maybe I'll stick them in your pockets, run through your hair, and we can get to rocking. Oh my God, Scotty, for God's sake, why? What am I doing wrong? What am I missing? The messages, right? We deleted 2 messages and then he sent 4 crying faces. You're making me sad. And then you slapped yourself in the face and laughed. And then he says, because you're in a Sirocco. I have read every single message, JJ. Learn how to read the chat, you lump of shite. I say shite a whole lot. I would remove that, but I like the word shite. Well, your chat isn't working then, right? Well, why? It's maybe because there's 2 deleted messages in a row. Just post it again, young man. God's sake, you love posting stuff. Right, let's tell them to make their way to the track, please. I will give out the full thanks for joining me, everyone, and make your way to track, please, starting soon. Attention please, attention please. Everybody was there. There needed to be no attention please. Start the race with no guilty feelings whatsoever. Everybody was in. Sam's in the house as well. Thank you very much, guys. Anyone hopping in for a wee practice? You deleted your message for flip's sake, he says. For fluffy screwballs, we'll have to make different, yeah. We'll need to make funny stuff for that there, so I just pay no attention. FFS, what could that stand for? Right, here we go. Bug for how many? How many has the bug? God's sake, that picture on the screen, can I not see the map through my hand if I go to that? I don't see too many spinners. 1, 2. The others. Good lad, hanging on until I start seeing that there's a load. I'm not going to put out and then be. There's JJ Balding. Right, and you get into a lap straight away here as well. Oh, JJ, I hope I don't mess it up for you, young man. Oh, straight away. What, love? Ah, Jen, hello, sir. Spot on, Jen, spot on, sir. Just chilling out. Trying to get a wee practice or two in. I'm not slow down, JJ. Tell me, JJ. You'd have been quicker on your own, I suspect. I'll keep her going long and straight. Anyway, to see if I can help you some sort of way. I'll give it over to the JJ on the way into the corner. I'll not brake on the way into the corner. I'll go very deep, so you'll get the benefit the whole way along the straight. Hopefully the YouTube chat will have caught up. Just outbrake ourselves ridiculously late and get well off the line. Look at that for teamwork, my goodness. JJ must be so pleased with us. We've helped him a shitload there. Pole position for the young man. And a wee bit of me will be up there as well, maybe. No, was it a crap lap, JJ? It isn't on pole anyway. Something to do with my hands. So maybe I could stick them in your pockets, run through your hair, and we can get to rocking. Right. Last chance, Stephen. This is your one chance to do some sort of lap. That's 3.9 at the moment. And it is JJ, so we did help him out in that lap. Something to do with my hands. Something to do with my hands. Ah, Stephen. Easy. You know you're getting a penalty for that. Something wrong if you don't. No, for some reason we're allowed to do that. That'll definitely give me a penalty, and the FIA qualifying that much of a chunk in the exit of it. Ah, purple sector. Well, the wee hairpin to go, and that'll be a slow one for the FIA cars. Something to do with my hands. Well, we still purple. Find out now till the finish line. Oh, missed that apex ever so slightly, and that one as well. We tenth to be made up in the last sector for sure. Did we manage to get under a 3.9? No! Oh, we did, just about. My goodness, just like all the world champions do. Just like Lewis Hamilton or Michael Schumacher, that magic was sprinkled right at the end of the session. JJ, eat your heart out, young man. Sam, I am. It must be an OP car for sure. Sam's here too. Sam hauls ass quite frequently, although he might have lost a wee bit of pace because he's been in iRacing. Anyone on the stream who's in the room, beware. Short shift the bollocks right out of that. That's what my advice would be. It's a cruiser, certainly from the start. Jerry is in the house. Hello, Jerry. Nice to see you, sir. My lap was so bad, says JJ. JJ, so was mine. So was mine. I didn't even flow around one corner. It was so bad. I'm way faster than that. I hear people revving their engines. Oh no. That shit's going wrong. That shit's going wrong. Oh. It's all quieting down now. It's all quieting down. Something to do with my hands. I need something to do with my hands. Right, all to the rear, Mr. Turismo. So maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, baby. I ain't gonna use you, you're gonna use me. You're gonna use me. Good, good. I can't believe that. When you're world champion, I'm saving this stream. I'm wanting my slipstream and you're gonna use me in a race to your advantage. Thank you ever so much, JJ. Something to do with my hands. So maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, baby, here I am. And I need something to do with my hands. So maybe I could put 'em in your pockets. How much is he going to be able to make it 8 laps? I would love to see you having to pit in on lap 7, JJ. Perhaps you're in a car that is a bit heavier on the fuel than we are. Maybe I'm stuck in your body. Oh, stop looking at the chat, Stephen. My goodness. A quick check on the fuel in case the practice that we did do was wrong, but you can see even though we've been short shifting, it says we've got 7 laps left, so we really need to squeeze an 8 lap stint out of it. Otherwise your 8 lap stint is going to come in the second half of the race. You don't want to be having the ridiculously fuel save as much as what we're doing now in the second half of the race. Sam has other ideas, but if you want to take it off me, boy, all you have to do is use a wee bit of fuel. Just use a wee bit of fuel and you'll drive it straight past me. How much do you want it? Hello Tara, and thank you Jesse for keeping me up to date with the important stuff. Thanks for hopping in, Tara. Nice to see you. Apologies if we're missing anything in the chat. You will hopefully grow used to me missing quite a lot, and hopefully you'll maybe feel quite privileged at the small fraction of your messages which I will read and respond to. Who knows? Yep, Sam's definitely having himself a bit of a rev out. I don't think Sam started this race maybe knowing. I think, and this a BMW is badass at fuel saving. I feel like he could be doing a two-stopper. Take me places, Sam. Take me places I have never been before, sir. Let's do this. First and foremost, take me away from that young lad behind me who thinks he's going to use and abuse me. A nice big lift on the coast. There we go, we're back again. No worries, just concentrate on the driving. Thank you, thank you. I do usually recommend to people we don't take it offence from capital letters, and if it's 3 or 4 words in capital letters, it makes it a lot easier for me to catch that stuff. Oh, Sam wanted to defend that. I'm happy just to cruise, boys. Go on. Go on. These want to have a race, sir. On you go. It's not time for me to race just yet. I'll take a ridiculous short shift and make sure he gets in out there in front of us. There you are, baby, here I am. Maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rockin'. There you are, baby, here I am. Sam's going to surprise me a whole lot here if he doesn't come into pit on lap 7. If he is able to go 8 laps, I'd be very surprised. We may as well take a lift in the coast now. Another shitload of fuel saved just like that. Oh, again, that would definitely be a penalty in the FI race. I need to tighten up my line through that whole section. And again, we're going nowhere. We'll take a short shift. We're trying to get 8 laps out of our first stint. So I'm trying to get us to get past him, but we're more interested in a fuel save, Sam. And JJ's bound to be sitting there. We told JJ what we thought this race was going to go like. He definitely knows what the strategy. Almost, if it was in the proper FIA, it would be in a lower mixture here. He's in a lower mixture field. He's trying his best to save the fuel. I should really do that myself anyway. Yeah, why not? If they're going to drive at that kind of speed. Go on, sir, on you go, Mr. Red. Wanted to use a bit of fuel that day. Let's save a wee bit. Let them on. Get in there in front of us. I'll lift on the coast. He's in the Citroen now. It's very good on his fuel, so he'll probably get the lap 8. Not a problem. Hugh Hatrick just asked if he could get you on his show. Hugh can have me any time he wants. Hugh could roll me over and tickle my belly. We'll be very nervous. Is Hugh in now? Have we missed Hugh now? As soon as Hugh has a bit of time or a spot available, we've already let Hugh know that it would be an honour to be on the man's show. I love watching Hugh's interviews. I'll be very nervous when I'm on there. Hopefully the childhood stutter won't go away. Sam has now just realised, oh my goodness, he's just looked at his fuel. He's been like, shit, what's happening? Immediately dropped back, and he's in all sorts of very low lean fuel mixtures, trying to remedy that, but I feel like it's too late, Sam. It's too late, sir. You're pitting on lap 7, I think. DJ is still there with a sign of the hacker. He's clearly been hacking this track somewhere. 0.4 handed out by Mr. Turismo. Again, I'll keep my patient. We've got 3.6. Working pretty good on the fuel. Something to do with my hands. Something to do with my hands. Very surprised if these guys don't have to pit on lap 7 here. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of them are coming in now, and then I think that's going to have to be a 2-stopper, or else a very, very slow second stint. We've done very good on our first stint here. For fuel, not for pace, but for fuel at least. And again, they're all bunching up, the 3 of them. Oh, there's been an incident. Sparks have went flying. Sam has got a 0.3, he's got the hazard lights on. What do we want? We do want a piece of Sam this lap. Something to do with my hands. Driving along my automobile, bum, 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 bum. My baby beside me at the wheel. Oh, we're on the brakes hard there. Make sure we're going to stop. Oh, we kissing the back from Sam. Go on, Sam. No harm done, really. No sense having a side-by-side round there. Penalties will be handed out. Hard to see that 50-metre braking sign on the way into that corner with close proximity because of all their names. Has he run out of fuel or what happened there? We're trying to make it to lap 8 anyway. JJ has dropped back. Not sure if he's made a mistake or if he's had to go into a very lean mixture. Hopefully if we do go into the pits, we'll go into the pits with a bit more fuel on them and not have to stay in as long. Oh! Settle yourself. You're going to ruin this new library. And we've 0.5 more. So this is better than what we did in our practice run against the computer. Something to pop in a bit later. Thank you, Tara. Thank you. Thanks very much for hopping in, as always. So maybe I'll stick them in the pockets. And a lovely big long pit stop. Hello gentlemen, have you just got me a lovely cigarette roll? Thank you. A full tank please boys, up to the rim. Right. I should be able to rev it a bit more now this time. Really look legend. Let's encourage the side-to-side action. Okay, and we're going nowhere, may as well. Hopefully the tyres will still be good to have them a race at the end. JJ did 9 laps. Young man's going to be pushing. Thank you, Sam, for that wee bit of slip. JJ should be looking good on fuel if he's at it. Nothing. Again, he's showing his nose. We'd have a lift on the coast. He'd maybe go for a lunge with Sam as well. Yep, the shit has went down. Oh. Oh, Sam. My God, Sam, you ruined my practice as well, man. So you did. Keep that stuff to yourself, sir. No mean. If you're getting in an argument with people, keep it to yourself. Just ruined my own practice there as well, mate. I can see you were having a bit of back and forth, but the important thing is to lead me out of it, and it was easy to lead me out of that there. So it was. You definitely knew I was there. JJ has got away with that. Something to do with my hands. I'm not sure why, but it feels slightly different than when I've done a practice on my computer. I feel like I've more fuel than what I had against the computer. I do feel like I saved better, but a full tank, I've been revving it out a bit more in this second stint, and it appears that I have plenty of laps. Look at that, we're a big hacker now. Mr. Turismo is convinced we're hacking it somewhere. Alright, we'll rev the nuts out of it and we'll see where we're sitting at the next time over the line. Right, we've got 4 laps left over the line. Oh. 4 laps to go, and we've got 4.6. We'll rev the nuts out over this lap. Started this lap with 4.6. See how much fuel we use. Rev it right out. And then we'll judge the rest of our laps from that. Again, not looking to pass him, just more looking to get a reading of my fuel when I rev it out, how much I'm using. What? The Mazda might be a no-stopper. Get away, JJ. Surely you'll have to drive too slow. What were you like there with your fuel? You looking really good with your fuel? .6 we started that lot on, and we've revved it the whole, every chance we've got to rev it. Haven't used just over 1.2, so it is good. We usually work it in our heads that when you rev a car out, usually 1.2, and when you fuel save about 0.8, so we'll just chill and hopefully be able to give him a race in the last lap. Why not? Why not give him a race now? With a sexy nose there. Oh, that's much too wide. Hopefully the swaps again. So we'd like to start the last lap with 1.2 left. Right, so a wee bit of fuel saved in this lap. We should start the last lap. Enough to rev it out. Oh, that's going to be a cut as well. Definitely need to tighten up there big time. In the FI race, that'll just kill you. And we're still in the slip, we're still there. Take a short shift now as well. And even as we get a run on him, a wee tad just to make sure we've got enough to rev the nuts out of it in the last lap. Not worried about that penalty, just to try and win it on the track. Oh, Stephen, my goodness, you threw it away. Right, loads, plenty, rev the nuts out over. Come here, I want you, sir. Excuse me. Hopefully I'm not missing a lap, boys. What is 32 seconds? How long? It's near over, it's near over. Let me enjoy the race in the last lap. We'll get caught up with that. Do we want to try and get rid of that penalty as well, I wonder? I've got enough fuel to rev the nuts right out over, and I've got a big set of coconuts. The team are on the radio. It's now. Side by side action is going down, whether we like it or not. Oh, this is a hard one. A small lift required to hold it. Leave enough space, but still we have a sexy nose there. Do we have a sexy slow ass in the right spot? We're ghosted, we're ghosted. Might take advantage of it on the way out. Good cut back, sir. Good cut back. Oh, we're gonna threaten it. We're gonna threaten it like we're not going for it, but we're threatening it for sure. Perhaps a lunge into the last corner. If we can carry more speed there and drift out a bit wider. No, it's never really. We need to get the move done before that. Whoever's in front going into those sections, the corners, is definitely holding on to it. Good race, good race. I think a good overall time. We'll be dipping into the 31s, I believe, in my practice with no incidents against the computer. I'd done a 32 flat. So that incident must have lost us a quarter at a time. What are you saying, guys? You managed 9 laps. I know I couldn't believe I seen you coming out of the pits. Your car must be a good one on fuel, JJ. You must be definitely in. 32-second pit loss. Is that what it was? A 32-second pit loss? Save 7 laps. Well, I think it's impossible for me to do a no stopper. You seen how I was driving there in that first stint. You're sure that that's a 37-second pit loss? 32-second pit loss. So you can basically afford to drop 30 seconds back. Right, let's rip the nuts right out of it, Len. Let's have an old practice and we'll rip the nuts out of it, and we'll just see how far we can go. Again, we shall have a thanks for joining me, everyone, and we'll give them 5 minutes. We'll give them 5 minutes just in case they want a wee smoke or a cup of tea or something. You need to use a fuel map as well. Yeah, we'll rip the arse out of it this time and see if we feel like we can even get close to it. I hope it's not. I really do hope it works out that short shifting, if it had been a normal 18-20 second pit loss, then everyone definitely would have pitted, because surely you'd be driving that much slower in different fuel mixtures. You would have lost that amount, I think. The Sirocco won't be able to do it. You told me the Sirocco was good on fuel, and Ren told me the Sirocco was good on fuel. The Mazda or the Citroen, that'll be able to do it. Nothing else. Let's prove the young man wrong. Let's prove him wrong in the very next race we do. I'm going for it, JJ. I don't think I'll be able to do it. You seen how I was driving there. I didn't use any fuel mixture really at all, but we'll leave the radar turned off this time and rip the arse out of the fuel saving and see where we end up. Ginger said, thanks for the race. Thank you, Ginger, for hopping in, sir. Pleasure as always. There's a wee bit of a pit fight going on with Sam and Hervin Days, Mr. Days, Days 80. Sam says, learn to spell, please. And it's a long race. Why go for a move? I don't know. It's Sam. I'm surprised Sam isn't in the chat. I'll do. And that is two. Who's the other guys? Hervendes and Sam. Sam and you, gentlemen. I don't think we've seen this guy. Let's get him to the office in case he's got some spectacular live. No, there's nothing for us to look at. But that's probably why he's fast. It's a second account with the looks of it. He's done none of the campaign whatsoever, and he's no liveries, no pictures, only 27 cars, and the fact that he's up an A+ pretty quickly suggests it's a second account. Something to do with my hands. I need some. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And make your way to track plays starting soon. We'll start there in a wee minute or so. Most people don't do the campaign. They usually do a wee bit, JJ. They usually have to do something when you first get the game. Like there is a wee bit of campaign to do to try and make money and buy cars and stuff, so most people definitely do at least a bit of the campaign. It's on a second account. People usually don't do any of the campaign because it's a second account and you buy cars. I mean, by doing the track experience, that's the quickest way to make money. But when you first get the game, most people definitely do at least quite a bit of the campaign, I find. Sam will be telling me to learn how to spell. I know. Sam can maybe help me out in that department. Everyone knows what I mean. Like, I know how to spell yourselves, but I couldn't be arsed. I don't know. I'm lazy. I love using numbers when I'm talking and writing messages as well. I love it when you can write a sentence that has a combination of numbers and letters. My favourite one is I'll see you later with an ICUL8R. You know what I mean? Quite enjoyed me. JJ says nice spelling. Dirty dog. It was a dirty dog. We'll fire back. Hey. Was there any superstars in here that we didn't even know about? Oh, Mr. MKA 3-letter guy to the office, please, immediately. 100% of the campaign achieved. For sure, a main account right here. No ifs, ands or buts about it. 48 times he's created a library, and out of that 48 times there was 2 of those times when he had a wee walk around the car and stood back. He probably shouted up the stairs to the wife, I've did it. I finally did it. It's too sexy to keep to myself, and there's the reason why. He absolutely loved it. He's made it twice and posted it twice. Who else do I have? JJ's here. Right. A last call. Handed out to try and get them to track. Last call, not in. Can't win. Jim is in the house as well. Hello Jim, I watched your wee video earlier there, so I did. Good job on the Sardinia. The Sirocco was nice there, wasn't it? Something to do with my hands. That's like how people used to text on a Nokia. Yeah, that's it. I did. We had the Nokias as well, the very first ones that came out. I quite liked them. Had them for a quite a while. In fact, we got in trouble because we ended up owing money. Something to do with the contract. I mean, rolled on or something, even whenever we didn't have the phones, and then all of a sudden it was like, no, here, we're about to take you to court. You owe us like, I can't even remember how much it was, but it was a lot of hundred. JJ says, start please. Thank you very much, JJ, for saying please. That is one of the ways that you do get what you want. We'll give Mr. McGoo. Mr. McGoo is saying hello. Attention please. Attention please. This is a final call. I repeat, this is a final call. Would Mr. McGoo, who is not on track, please go to track. That's it, Mr. McGoo. Get your arse to track, please, immediately. You were about to miss it. It was locked in the garage. You couldn't get it out. Catfaces just entered the house. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Calm down. We're waiting on Catfish getting in for sure. Thanks for hopping in, sir. The competition has just arrived. I wonder what car he's in. Snake. I like Snake. I clocked that shit. Well, you didn't really clock it. It got to where the Snake just filled the full screen after you kept on collecting a certain amount. Don't go fast, please, says JJ. Straight away. Catfish is having himself a wee nosy at the competition before he bounces into his own sexy car. JJ, surely you don't want my slipstream this time? You seen what I did the last time? Attention please, attention please. Get top splitter, Mr. Catfish, right, where did he go? And what car is in. He's in the Hurricane, right? There we go. Boom, boom. Everybody was in. Qualifying started with no guilty feelings whatsoever. I've changed my mind now. I've changed my mind. We're not going for that ridiculous fuel saver. This might end up a good race. JJ, you try and do the no stop this time. Head down and finish it, please. It'll give us a good idea. Oh, attention please. Pit parties are prohibited in the pit lane. Could all pit partiers please proceed professionally? Thank you. Everyone needs to quit out. I can't just change it now. We need to exit out. Are they all getting out? I don't see anybody out on track. Restart. We'll quit out. We'll be the first ones to quit out. Was it Catface that he just entered the room with too much speed? He just confused us all. The servers just couldn't handle it. They were like, what? Who's he? Where did he come from? Didn't even see him coming in. He was so damn fast. But they were all hopping out like true gentlemen. Thank you very much, boys. Catfish was still there. Did Catfish get out on the track? I wonder, can we go to spectator mode? Was there anybody out there? Billy, Bully? Attention please, Mr. Bully. Right, everybody's out. Gonna change that time now? No. Who's not out? Mr. Apologies, sir. Come here to my office before I kick you out, just in case you have something. No, he didn't. He had nothing. It was time for him to go. Hands up against the wall. Spread your legs, please, sir. And just prepare for impact. Oh, we didn't kick him. We said no. We changed our mind. But no. Back again. Right. Let me change the timer. I'll wait and see if you just get out before I start changing the time. Just letting them out now. And there's smaller amounts in the room. I think we will be good to go without changing the time, he said. Right before spending another 43 minutes. Right. Oh, I'm not even ticked in. You're not even ticked in. Right. Second try. 12 people. Surely Gran Turismo is happy to let 12 people go. Daisy says, gimme slip. Gimme your slip. You are OP. I need your speed. Won't you give it to me? Cropster's just joined as well. My goodness, I would have liked to have Cropster in the race too. That's a shame. Come on with you. No, not a very good gap there. Well, nudge him on, but he's Sonic. With a name like Sonic, you have to be fast. You just have to be. Nice lifting the coach to let him know that he can trust us, hopefully. And we'll confirm that by nudging him on. But Billy didn't want to nudge on. Oh dear. It's gotta be a penalty, Mr. Turismo, wasn't it? Yep, we haven't learned. We do not learn. We'll stay on it so we don't mess anybody up. Nasty. What did I do? What did I do that was nasty? What's the tower? The tower is only ×2. Tower is fine. FF cars maybe struggle with a tiny bit of understeer in the last couple of laps, but nothing much like. And I'm very poor at looking after my tires, so a good driver will have no problems with your tires. What did I say that was nasty? What did I do? I hope I haven't made a fool of myself. Apologies if I've been a nasty person tonight. My brain's getting worried now. What did we do? Let's go, JJ. Hopefully bring you with me, young man. Apologies, JJ, for slowing you down. Hopefully it'll be a good lap for you, young man. It's our best to get the rest of our lap done ourselves. We weren't expecting that one. We weren't expecting that one. And we will get to the line. We will get to the line. I don't think we are. I don't think we are. Time lost, but hopefully it's not starting us right at the back. Four into the fours. Oh dear. JJ hauled ass, the sneaky one up the inside. He used us and then he abused us. So I did. Ah, you're okay, JJ, you're okay. Good lap, son, good lap. I wasn't expecting it. So I wasn't. And then I didn't even get a nice run around the corner. I mistimed. I mean my nose coming in on my tag G, and then just that wee tag lost me all sorts of momentum. A 202.8. We'll have to remember that. I think that's the quickest we've seen so far. Do you think? I mean, did my slipstream help you there? Is that a good lap for you? Or are you thinking you slowed me down, Scotty? Oh, he said 2.8 with a shocked face. That must be Holly Nas. It must be Holly Nas. So a wee bit of me is starting on pole position, because we done that shit for young JJ. Your slip helped a lot. Right, don't touch your throttle. Who forgot? Sam and his sore boys back in. Please, lads, don't argue. I'm gonna kick a both of you. If I get dragged into an argument that you guys are having on the track, you're both out. All to the rear. I wonder if JJ's going for the no stop. I'm not. I'm sticking to it. Hopefully he does, and then it gives us a comparison. JJ is definitely going for a no stop by the looks of high. Sam's all over his ass straight away. If he is going for no stop, he'll hand it over here. We had a fight. What is Sam doing? Wanting to use up a bit of his fuel maybe, Mr. Kin. Can he take me places? I'm not going nowhere, we might as well get the fuel under control in this first stint. JJ and Sam, I feel like possibly going for a no stopper here. The leaner mixtures are buildings of it. Surely they're not all going for no stoppers. Oh my goodness, I feel like everyone's going for no stoppers. It's already too late for me to go for it because I've revved it out a lap. Oh, but didn't rev it out, we still drove it pretty sensibly. I'm getting distracted with their names on the way into that hairpin. Really struggling whenever there's names in front of the braking zone. Names in the braking zone. That's the new Formula 1 driver's excuse. We'll pull that one. I am struggling with it, but I need to, yeah, I need to not be daydreaming. We've done it there like 3 laps in a row. Easier that time because we weren't on them on the way into it. They seem to be pushing a bit more now. I think Sam has done the fuel saving that he's wanted to do on this stint. Sam's out front. It's the other guy. Shoots me a bit now. It's the second yellow one. Just remember that, Stephen. The second yellow one. Not sure if JJ is still in the race on the no stopper or if he's backed out of it. Hopefully he is still here. I'm going for the no stopper to give us a night here. Oh. Go on, there you go. I'll take another penalty for that, no problem. We'll have to be aware of that in the race, but you need to be revving it out a bit as well now. You really want to be in a race at the minute. I thought he would have settled in behind us, but he hasn't. Go on, settling behind me. Let me in there. Well done, thank you. If he wants the pass back up the inside, he's more than welcome to it, but don't have the radar now so we can't see him. Had to rev out a wee bit now just because he had to try and get away from him. We're doing the sure same mode, we're doing very good there. It felt like it on the fuel anyway. Bound to be looking better than our previous efforts. Almost 3 left. But I could maybe squeeze 9 out of it as well, and then you wouldn't even need a full tank. I would prefer just to rev the nuts out of it now. I'm feeling like that. We better close me back up. It's getting a bit cold in here. I'll have to get that door closed. You can close that door, love. Thank you. coming in, or have they saved enough? We could get back around to the pits. Easier to judge in terms of how much fuel you need whenever you go in on lap 8, because you just fill her up. Jerry says, shut that door. Oh, JJ is up to second. Although he's 35 seconds behind. So, and if he's still, unless he's saved enough fuel to where he's going to be able to push hard and rev it out at the end of the race to have a race. I'm not sure if he's had an incident or what. We'll get to talk to him after the race, hopefully. A no stop is way slower. You've changed your mind then? We're on point 2, we're on point 1. It's time to panic and bring that shit right down. Now we'll have it right back up to full power, please, Mr. Turismo. No tires required, and I don't know. We'll go up to the wee tick before the end, and hopefully then we'll be able to rev the nuts out of it the rest of the race. Yes, please. There's the ground. Oh right, focus, Stephen. Right, we're going to stop it at the last tick and then rev the nuts out of it. That'll do, let me go. Right. Easy, son, easy. Right, we'll forget about that. We'll get the radar on for the minute because I want to rev the nuts out of it. I prefer to know strategy like with a feel of how you're driving rather than, yeah, it's easier for me that way. If I know I can stretch 9 laps out of it and then stop at that last tick and I can rev the nuts out of it and not even have to worry about the fuel. That is the way to go. Oh, Stephen. Relax it. Thank you. Oh, it was a full sand. That didn't work out. But we're still there, we're still there. It was trying to sneak up to have a chance at Sam. Worth the risk. Got 2 to go. Still there, right. I'll make friends with you again, sir. Quick check. 2.4. We're looking alright. Come on, man. Very, very late movement there. Surely not, yeah. Not me. Like, we're not in it yet, so hopefully he loves us. There comes a nudge, come on. He's bound to want to lunge it on us. Come on, give me the drive, we've got the fuel to rev it out. Come on, right. Alright, we're looking sweet, She's getting the plums revved out of her. Oh, does he get a nose again? Oh, he does. Oh my goodness, the three of us here. Who does he nudge? He nudges me. Thank you, sir. Who are we, gentlemen? Now, they're bound to get a run on us again, or else they're struggling with the fuel. I think Sam's struggling with the fuel. But hang in there. Yes, your mom wants to come out. Let's take an unusual line. Try to share that stuff out. Be very fair. Oh dear. What was he like? For fuel. Oh, he's out? Is he out? Or did he just drop back? That was a good strategy. 9 laps and then fill it up until the last wee tick, and then we were able to be much more aggressive there at the end. Sam says no, he's out of fuel. Right, that was a decent run for the learn. It's a one stop, just like I said. JJ did have doubts. Yeah, you must have been having to save too much. But I like the rip the arse out of it strategy in order to get 9 laps, and then the final take of the fuel is basically I revved the nuts out of that there the whole second stint. So that's just like an easy strategy for the memory to try and stick in the head. You want to pit on lap 9, which will be hard to do, so we need to rip the arse out of fuel saving. Thank you Sam, and you. Good race. I think for me, staying out, fuel saving a bit more, and being able to stay out until lap 9 made a big difference in the finals. In my final stint there, I filled the car up till the final wee tick, so there was still another wee half second or a second left to go. I mean, to a full tank, and I didn't have to worry about the fuel there at all. Almost finished the race perfect after revving the nuts out of it the whole second stint. So it was a nice way. I think I'll stick with that strategy now. See if we can get a bit better than that. Right, let's hand out a thanks for joining me, everyone, and a 5 minutes to race. Smoke break. Attention please, attention please. This is a smoke break. Was there any members trying to sneak in? There's an A+ guy. Mr. Scorpius, get into my office please, sir. Mr. Scorpius is on a main account by the looks of it. 100% of the campaign achieved. He could be a good one too. He's a supermodel or else a professional photographer, because with only 225 cars he has managed to take all over 1,300 cars, 1,321 pictures, no doubt, on the beach, lying across the bonnet in his bikini. But I'm here for your libraries. 282 libraries created. 13 times he thought to himself, God damn it, it's too good to keep to myself. They have got to see this. The rest of the community have got to see what we've done. And here is what he's done. There's nothing we're going to dive on, sir. What is that on the side of that? What is that? Like a witch or something? Don't you worry, we can take our time. Right, out on the track to have a spectator, someone who wanted us to watch them, or who was having a chill. Darth was out. Might as well have a wee smoke break. Sam, it was me who gave JJ that time in quali. He asked me, Scotty, can I please have your slipstream? And he slipstreamed the balls out of me the whole lap, and then passed me in the hairpin. I mean, so he did. So a wee bit of me was on pole position there, along with JJ. Yeah, no problem, sir. I'm doing that myself. A doobie 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 quack quack. And the tires feel alright if you can look after the tires, and it's easy to do in the first stint. Whenever we're having to go for the 9 laps, we're having to use a wee bit of fuel mixture and stuff, but that helps with the tire wear. The tires felt pretty stronger at the end of that race though. JJ says if I do a 2.8, I'd like to know what I can get on my own. I still, yes, that's what the brain needs to know. The brain still doesn't know a qualifying time that I want on Saturday. Like, I don't know what I'm going to be happy with ye. I mean, yet we haven't got a steady lapping. So we'll hopefully learn that in this one. Darth will be quick, you're saying. And who else? Janord. Janord isn't it on track, is he? No, there's no Janord out on track. Mr. Saunders. Mr. Saunders not pretty fast as well. He looked pretty fast. Look at those 3 letters. Holy Toledo. If that's not fast, I don't know what is fast. Billy Bully in the house as well. What should I be looking for, JJ, on my own, do you think, without hitting lucky with Slipstream? What is a very respectable lap, please, for me in qualifying? And I know you like to tell me what the world champion laps are like. I'm not talking about a world champion lap. I'm talking about a good lap for me with no Slipstream. What should I be hoping for? Or aiming for, at least? I don't know, a 3.5 in the OP Sirocco. Right, so we'll want a 3.5. Right, JJ, get your arse to track. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Make your way to track, please. Starting soon. Here, love. That was quite lovely. Feel free. You should. Go on. I double dare you. I triple dare you. I triple dare. No. You're gonna make me quadruple dare you. A quadruple dare you. If we... They were all on track. Did JJ get in? He did indeed. Let's go. Start qualifying. A 3.5 JJ wants. Let's go. Go. I've been doing qualifying on 4 as well. I'm not sure if that is ready to go. Maybe I should. Let's try that on 3. We don't have to worry about the turbo or anything. Oh ho ho! Awful. JJ behind us again. Still not Slipstream. Will he be nice to us this time? Will he be nice to us? And I'm not defending it if he goes for it, he goes for it. Right, see if we can get... Right, okay, that wasn't much time lost there anyway. Just to give us an idea of what a lap is like for us. So much improving needs to be done. What was it? 3.9. Have a second off with JJ demands. Oh, that was a poor run out of it as well. Sam would love to sneak into your slipstream just around this corner. He not nailed the life out of that corner. Oh, he tried to nail the life out of it. That would have gained him the guts of a full second there if he just snuck into our slipstream. We've lost that tank that we were up through that sector. Do we get over for another one? Like a world champion? We'd do alright. Yeah, it was a better first corner. Don't know why anyone went in for Frey's tires. Like the tower is non-existent in qualifying basically. Felt better as well than before. Give me a split, give me a split. Bound to be quicker. Feels quicker. Heck, it felt quicker than that. A wee tad quicker, but we felt like we nailed this lap. The last lap must have been pretty decent as well. Ah, what was that all about? What was that all about? It said I was on a lapper. I got to start a lap. That was a strange one. Gran Turismo just stroked the life out of me. I was about to put that shit on pole, he said. You should exit after your first lap. Oh, 'cause it's quicker? 'Cause it's quicker to start your next lap? No, it can't be quicker, 'cause you're already on your next lap. So how is it better to exit? Yeah, explain that one to me. How does your brain work that out? How is it better for you to exit? Because you're already on another lap. You know what I mean? Just be able a wee tad more than I, just because he's on the fringe of the slipstream. Just try and keep him out of it. Make him use a tad of fuel. So let's back into it now. trying to get back into that slip so we can save a bit more fuel, but at risk of not being able to make it 9 laps if we don't get into it. Helping out everybody at the moment. Right, come on, big push through this section, try and get it back into it. Not yet. 5.5. We're struggling. We broke the air slipstream, but come on, let me up into yours. We're so close to being there. We're losing it, but as we're going to struggle to get to lap 9. Come on, so close to it. No, I'm so close to it. We're definitely not getting to lap 9, but right, we're in it, Stephen. Boob is in the house. Hello, Boob. Thank you. It's a fuel saver. So it is the next FI one. We're fuel saving at the moment. We're using them. We're sitting in this slipstream. We're using them and hopefully we'll abuse them before the end of it, Boob. Thanks for hopping in anyway, sir. Hopefully all's good. Don't drop the hammer. I'd like to make it 9 laps, but I'm not sure if I am going to make it 9 laps with a pit stop. Although we're in a good spot now to save a bunch of it. And the pit stop is halfway round the lap. Still just on the fringe of it. Oh, just out of it. Nine, we need to rev. You silly you, You're cruising about there a bit too much. Back in it. He's in fuel saving mode anyway. That's good. Straight back into it. We'll see. Gonna have to do a pit stop on lap 7. It says we have 2 laps to. I'm hoping we're going to be able to make it 9 laps, you know. Yeah, he's in a different fuel mix as well. We're still gaining on him through that. Again, we're just out of it. A silly last corner. He has been fuel saving though, so hopefully we'll be able to drive straight back into it. Not if you're not in mixture 1, Stephen. Not if you're not in mixture 1. Come here, I want you, Mr. Darth. Where are you going? Oh, nearly the wheel left there now. I've had the river to put that lap as well. We'll see. I was sitting at the pit lane. Point to it a minute. Well, Mr. Darth, how were you on your fuel? Did you have to pit on lap number 8? I wonder. We are going to have a big fuel saving lap to go. 9. But I'm going for it. He's away in. And he went in with 3 left. Right. We'll keep it on mixer 1, but we'll do plenty of short shifting. And then put panic along that big straight. We'll flip it down. And I need something to do with my hands, so maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, baby, here I am. Maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rocking. Oh, don't be greedy, don't be greedy. Refreshment highway. Oh, we're down the knot. Down the knot. Mixture 6. We've run out. Like a fool. Oh, you fool. Why did I not notice that earlier? Come on. Nail the life out of this corner. It's not that bad. We're getting in. The pits are just here. They're just here for you. Where are they? There they are. There, that wasn't ridiculous. No tires required, gentlemen, and up to the final tick. 90% fuel, please. Maybe I love these big long pit stops now. They're absolutely fantastic. You can chill out, have yourself a smoke break, refresh yourself, and there's a shitload of time. It's like a proper pit stop now. And once again, we shall go at a final tick like that. Nah, but shouldn't even need to worry about the fuel again. Oh, let's get it up into the strong mixture and get our radar on. Sam nips ahead of us. I've got the fuel, so I'm going to go for it. I've got the fuel. I think it'll be better in front of you along these straights, revving the nuts out of it. Something to do. He should still have to be driving sensible and looking after his fuel. I'm hoping I can just rev the nuts out of it and not even thinking about the fuel until a later stage. What is it? It's 3.2 at the moment. Oh, Stephen. Awful exit. Damn it. Thank you, Sean. Right, a quick kick. 4 to go on 5.1. Four laps left, 4.8. We're looking good. We're looking good again. I do like this strategy. Just need to hit our own bloody lines though. All trust Sam. Come on. And the time is coming down. It's coming down. It's under 3 seconds. We'll be flashing our headlights at him soon. And again, we're getting awful corner there. Need to slow a lot better than that one. Sam is no doubt sitting behind his fuel saving and getting his, he's a man with a plan, and he's sitting behind his knife thinking, right, have I got enough fuel to push and go for the pass this lap? No, still he wants to, we save. Oh. 2.8. Let's flash our headlights for the first time. He might be one of those guys. Another wee flash of the headlights. If I'm not mistaken, the Sirocco's headlights are pretty damn powerful as well. So I'm going for it now. Sam. Clearly a bit more speed on us. Right, Stephen, come on, get yourself a good exit, man. No, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. My God. Letting him have it easy. Only 2 to go. Was he going to struggle with his fuel at all? Sam must be almost at the point now where his team is on the radio saying, stop it. It's now time to send it. Does he now? To send that nose to the inside, he does. And how was he for fuel? Was it for keepsies? Or was it only a wee land of it, Sam? You know me, Sam. I only like to hand that stuff over for a small period of time. Hopefully it is only a wee land of it and it's not for keepsies. We should be wanting that back before the flag. Although not just yet, not just yet. Let me look at my own fuel and see. 2.3. I'm looking good. We'll make sure that we've got enough to rev the nuts out of it on the last lap. Well, we could have. Why not? We'll have some side-to-side action. We'll at least hold the man offline. What was the Sirocco like? He's still got that sexy nose. But I just wanted to keep him offline. A nice early lift and a bit of a fuel save for ourselves to make sure we've got enough left, Sam, for the last lap. The leader not being caught. Oh, we'll have a lift and a fuel save there as well. He's going defensive already. He thinks I want it already. I don't think I want it yet. I'm going to want that on the very last lap if you don't mind. Hopefully we'll start the last lap with 1.2. We'll need a full 1.2 hopefully. Would like it to be 1.3. And it was. We had plenty of fuel, Sam. I can rev the nuts out of mine. Can you rev the nuts out of yours? Does it even matter? I'm in a Sirocco. Is that what's going to be the deciding factor in this one? And do we want it off him on this straight? I'm not sure if we want it off him on this straight because he'd be back at us then for the wee thing. But then I suppose we could defend it. What do we want? Make up your mind, Stephen. Do you want it now? Do you want it now? Oh! We certainly threatened it. We certainly threatened it. Oh, come on, stay in it. Right, still there. Need a good corner. Holy Toledo! There's someone on the ass area applying the pressure. My goodness, he's hoping for an underpant department incident. Who is that? Mr. Havana. Right, we're still in it, and a good distance back. We're going to get the full run on him. What's that? The team's on the radio. A second place? You're demanding a second place, boss. Permission to destroy the car. Full send. Thank you. Didn't get as good as a run there as what I thought. But certainly I think a good enough run for maybe a wild, crazy late one, so at least make you commit. Oh, he's drifted out. That's just contact us. Damn near loud there. That's legal, legal. How much fuel have you got? How much fuel have you got? He's back over in front of us defending it. Oh, he got a sexy nose. We've got a sexy nose on him. There's a sexy nose there. My goodness. We'll leave the man space for his nose there because we had contact with him. There was a wee bit of guilt. It was a nice race, but... And did he have the fuel to get to the line, reflect his own edge in case he goes to run out? Does he run out? How are we? We've finished very good. I like that strategy. 9 laps. That's an easy one to remember as well. So it's good race, Sam. Good race, sir. That was enjoyable. Sorry for the wee nudge that squeezed you into the wall. That's why we left you a shitload of room in the next left-hander. Hopefully we'll be competitive here on Saturday again. If we're hanging and giving Sam races. JJ hasn't even stayed. We have beaten JJ Balding so bad today in every race we've done. We're so fast. JJ quit out. He didn't like it. He thought the pace in qualifying, he was loving showing us how fast he could go in qualifying. But that race pace must have just made him think to himself, no, I don't like it here. It's a bit fast for me. Thank you, Boob. Thank you for hopping on, mate, as well. We're just on having a wee bit of a practice. I think I'm actually done. If I'm being honest. So I'm thinking of chilling out. Junior is meant to be calling soon as well. He's in the process of moving house. I've had a very hard. I'm shattered, knackered. Although James was in the house. I didn't want another one. Do want another one. Yes, it was very fun. That was some clean driving. That was a close one. Mr. Darth as well. Darth, I'm sure I've had you at the office before, sir, but you hauled that much ass in that race. I want you back in. Nothing really to have a nosy at, which is probably why the man is so damn fast. No time spent wasting his enjoyment and slowing him down. Either taking pictures or creating libraries. Only 3 pictures and 1 library. And it wasn't even sexy enough to upload. He probably didn't even make that library. Will I do another one? Jerry says, and a glass of champagne. Looking pretty good, sir. Congrats on a 3rd place battle at Bubbly. I know, the non-alcoholic battle. I wish it was the 2nd place battle. It was a good race, but that's all you can ask for, isn't it? Have a bit of fun. And if we're hanging with Sam, well, I keep forgetting Sam hasn't really been on Gran Turismo. Sam has moved over to iRacing, and I think he's only coming back. But he's a top splitter, like before he left and went over to iRacing. He was a top split driver for sure. JJ says, do another. JJ, can you promise me that you're going to stay in this race, because I have destroyed you. I haven't been anywhere near you in qualifying, but I keep telling you, it doesn't matter how fast you are over 1 lap, young man. It's all about the race. You can be as fast as you want, but you need to stay in the race. Are you going to have me a race? This is the final event of the evening, the most important one of the day. JJ Balding has turned up, and he has told us, yes, he is going to finish this race. So the challenge has been through out. And you all know how the story goes about the final event of the evenings. If you don't, I'll tell you again, because I fucking love saying that shit. Whether you believe in Adam and Eve or monkeys from the trees, it doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. The fact of the story is, and you have to listen to scientists, because they're the smart ones. They found human footprints. The very first human footprints, I believe. And nothing unusual about them. But then they went for a walk. Jar. and side by side they walked until all of a sudden one of them walked a wee bit faster, and right then and there was the invention of the race. And every wise man will tell you from that day you're only as good as your last race. Every wise man from that day onwards will tell you you're only as good as your last race. I'm hoping to go to bed tonight faster than the laddies, although Mr. Darth is clearly the hot favourite. Sam, I'd love to go to bed faster than you. That other guy, I'm not sure, I'm not sure what flag that is, if I'm being honest. JJ, we should go to bed faster than JJ. We've destroyed JJ the last 3 races in a row, and James is here for the first time. So it's right. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's let them know that this is the last one. Last race for me. And what a last race it could be. We could go to bed faster than a lot of guys. I'm telling you, the neighbours are already asking me, are you faster than JJ? Are you faster than James? What about Sam? What about Darth? What about Mr. Days? That's what the neighbours shouting out as windy. I'll speak to you later. Give me 20 minutes. I'll speak to you in a half an hour, mate. Come back to me in half an hour. Can you give me like 5-10 minutes for a smoke? Yes, okay. That's a good idea. Yes, okay. Okay, sir. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to race, and we'll chill out. Might even get another couple of people jumping in for the final event of the evening. My goodness. Let's spectate someone who wants a bit of spectating. JJ's not out, Sam's not out, you're not out, James is out, because James is only here. The rest of us have been here having a practice. James out there trying to see what the crack is. I wonder if he knows how much he has to fuel save, or will he go for the 3-stop strategy? Boob, thank you very much for hopping in, sir. Enjoy your evening. Have a great one, sir. Pleasure as always. I'll chat again soon, hopefully. I could play you a song on this old guitar if it turns you on. If you want, we could dance, but I need something to do with my hands. So maybe I'll stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, baby, here I am. So maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, baby, here I am. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. And just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Everybody's oh, you're staying. Boob is staying. We've tempted him into staying for the most important one, and why the hell would he not stay? As soon as he heard it was the final event of the evening, he's probably been like, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm going nowhere. I'll heat that food up in the microwave later, Scotty. I want to see this shit going down. Well, a middle-aged Irishman, can you imagine, Boob, if I went to bed faster than all these? My goodness. the amount of emails I would be answering to thousands and thousands of people all around the world who always ask me, am I faster than JJ, am I faster than Sam and stuff, and I'd be able to tell them all this time. If we do, I'll be surprised if we don't beat JJ. JJ hasn't been able to finish a race today. JJ has actually came to play with us today, and he's set a badass qualifying time a couple of times as well, but he has not stayed in the race. He's had technical problems. We're not sure what sort of stuff has went down at home. He may even have stomped on his PlayStation, who knows. He has stated he's here for the full race in this one. Hopefully we'll be on your pace, JJ. There we go. The cigarette has been rolled. I'll set that down there, and we'll perhaps, yes, we'll have a wee smoke of it now while we're waiting on everyone who's getting the track, but the majority of that will hopefully be a victory smoke over the finish line. Sounds kind of weird if you're sticking your hands in someone's pockets and run them through your hair. Fine line between power weight ratio. I love my American country music. From we went to Florida in 2013 when my parents, we just came back with a whole pile of songs. Was there anybody else out having a drive? Yes. What flag is that? I want to say maybe New Zealand. It looks like the American flag, but it's clearly not, because there's no stars on it. The American flag has stars, but it has the stripes. I want to say New Zealand, but I could be making a fool of myself. But sure, that shit goes down almost every time, guaranteed. The king is in the house. Well, you can't make yourself a name like the King and not have very impressive stats. Where are you, Mr. King? To the office, sir. He's a German as well. And just the one livery, 29 followers. He's a BS. I was expecting an A, a high A. An A plus there for sure, with a name like the King. Yeah, he must be really fast at other games or something, because that is a good name to have. But slightly embarrassing if you're a B level, because that is a fast looking name. Just the one library. Well look, in case he's uploaded it, it might have been a special one, but no, there's nothing there for the nosy. Nice to meet you, sir. Right, who was it actually asked? He said cheers, always stay for his friend. Who was it asked? It's 4 to 5 minutes. It was Darth who says 5 minutes. Yep, and Darth looks like he's back on track now. Is he driving? Was he driving his car? No, he was still in the pits. And who can blame him? Who can blame him? Where would you get it? And it looks like this particular final event of the evening, there was only 3 other lucky people around the world was about to see this shit go down. Would they be sent home with a big smile on their face? I wonder. We're all in. I'm going to say starting soon. Starting soon. I'm going to start this soon. Maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, we can get to rockin'. Get up and lie down. There you are, baby. Here I am. Here we go, here we go. Starting, he's bound you've had a wee smoke. Nah, he's bound you've had a wee smoke. Yeah, no matter what kind of smoke it is. Even if he's... Yeah, I rolled one, I'm having a smoke. He should have that in the bag. And he's got 5 minutes to qualify to go as well. Boom, boom. Good luck, gentlemen. The final event of the evening has begun. Hot favourite has got to be Mr. Darth, the winner of the last one, by quite a margin. A few seconds. Sam, of course, will be there. And hopefully, JJ Balding will finish the race. Although keep a close eye out for the world famous JJ Balding rage quit on lap number 1. Right, let's try it in 3 again. And I can't remember, but we've got, I think the best we've got is only a 0.9 or something. Right, first lap please. Awful first one, awful first corner. You could have got a bus between me and that wall and the apex. The king had a bug and he's out of there. He's had enough. Oh, bring him back a slipstream. Help me out, maybe. No luck. We'll keep going. I don't know why they're going back to the pits after the dual lap either, the way JJ said, because you're already on a lap. No help with the slipstream this lap. Maybe these boys will keep on going. We might sneak into it for the next lap along this big straight, just at the right time. Right, could I have a little bit of slipstream this time, Mr. Frenchman, please? I will maybe boom you and make you go a little faster. Do I want to boom you, or do I just want to drive right past you, sir? I'm thinking to myself, I perhaps want to drive right past you. I must you want to fight it. He's giving me the racing line, so we'll hope we'll just drive right past him. Go on, give it up, give it up. He didn't give it up, he just is breaking off us and we braked very late. Still there, but still there. Uh-oh, Mr. Tresmo's not going to like that line. He's going to think I'm a total hacker. Yes, and there it is. Sign of the hacker. And there's no time to go back and get another one. What did that first lap do? We're in second anyway. Can get rid of that penalty a wee bit? No. Just a tad. And James can't be on lap because we've just passed James, me and him, so I'll see if it lets us start a third lap, but it didn't let us finish a third lap the last time. It was strange the last time. No, I think I'm done. Get rid of the penalty anyway. James is hoping he's going to get another lap and a wee bit of slipstream maybe. Let's go, James. I stick you. I'll not be sticking you on pole. You stuck yourself on pole. Hello, Darth. My goodness, just like a world champion. As the session comes to a close, he stuck himself on pole. Go on, Mr. Frenchman, get it. I'll put a cap on me, please. Right. Hopefully we're not going to have a race for Mr. Frenchman again in this lap. Oh, super. Oh, are they here now? Right. Is it my last race anyway? So it is. Are you going out with them now, Rob?
You've already been out.
Oh, you've already been out with them and all? Right, no problem. This is my last race anyway, and then I'm getting off. Gary Gilmore is in the house. Lovely. You love the walls. I quite enjoy them as well. Although this track on the Olympic was really frustrating for me. At the start, I enjoyed any kind of contact at all. I thought to myself, oh yeah, I like that. It ended up, I would like those rules, I think, maybe in an FIA race. That would just make it easier. Any contact in the wall at all on a penalty. But it ended up, when you're trying to do a fast lap, really frustrating. Don't know how many times I was like 4 or 5 tenths up on my ghost on the way into that last wee left, and the smallest scrape in the wall. What's the strategy here? The strategy here, James, is if you can try and get, I think, 9 laps and then pit, and then you can push the second stint without worrying about your fuel. You'll probably only get 8 while you're trying to figure out how much fuel saving to do, but basically in your first stint here, I would fuel save the nuts out of it. You want to do at least 8 laps and then a full tank, and probably another wee bit of fuel saving on your second stint. But if you rip the arse out of the first stint and manage to get 9 laps out of it, then you don't need to worry about fuel in your second stint, which is the strategy I'm liking. Right, good luck, boys. Let's get it all to the rear, and yeah, we'll leave that fuel on. We'll need the radar, but it's too big of a fuel race to mess about in the first half of it. If we'll see anyone coming for us, they can have it anytime they want. Is he out of the slip? Is he out of the slip? 3 off the lead. They're good in fuel saving, but the leaders have certainly revved it out a lot more than JJ gone. JJ Balding is gone, beaten so bad once again. Live on stream, how embarrassing. My goodness, you're only as good as your last race, JJ. What's that, Bobby? The neighbour's hanging out his window. What's that you say, Bobby? Do I know JJ? But I do, always fast. You've seen him race in top split and he got a top 5. He's going to be world champion, you say? Yes, I agree. What's that you say? Is he faster than me? No, Bobby, not tonight, he's not. No doubt he'll be in the chat there any moment with an excuse that he's pulled from the pocket. Shut up, Scotty, mate, you always behind me. Not tonight, JJ. We always in front of you the whole night. The whole night. Just you wait till I turn up in your FIA race. Your wee nerves will be shaking. I'll be pushing you on, helping you go faster. I have to take these opportunities, JJ, to celebrate these small victories. These are like stories for me to tell. Whenever you're world champion, I keep telling you. Again, a nice big lift and a free wheel. A shitload of petrol saved. I'll be surprised if these guys don't make it this time up until lap 9. This is definitely a slow enough pace to get 9 laps out of it. What is he saying? What is he saying? I can't be asked. I have no slip. My face, Matt. Your face is over. Your race is over because you can't save fuel. Why? What happened? Did you crash? You were ahead. You were ahead of me. You were ahead of us. So what happened? Did you crash out or something and then you lost the slip? And you didn't have the oomph for a big comeback? You need to find that oomph. World champions have oomph, JJ. World champions don't just come on the radio and say, hey, it's here. Listen, did you see how slow I went around that last corner? 3 seconds I just lost. Open the garage door. I'm coming in. Right, I need to think about what I'm doing here actually. Where are we sitting? 5. We're not going to bed faster than all of them anyway. But James is there. I don't think we're getting close to Sam and Darth. Lost too much at the start. And something to do with my hand. Right, so there was the pit there, we need 5 laps, yeah, so we're alright. So we are. We'll just keep driving sensibly and we should get 9 laps. Doesn't grip in as nice in 6th gear around that initial right hander. Don't leave me behind. That's a fact. I'm surprised you're writing me big messages like that, JJ. Capital letters, 3 words or less, is the sort of shit that I get to read and catch. Alright lads, not too bad. Last race will be off this shortly. Yeah, that's gonna kill people's races in their FIA. Again, we'll save a bit of fuel. At least go to bed faster than James and this other guy, hopefully. Four laps, 1 left. It's on a 4.4. It's alright. Hopefully we'll see these guys come in on lap 8 as well. That would be lovely to see. I would be a wee bit surprised though. I feel like the pace we've been running is definitely their fuel saving a lot. Bum, bum. Oh my goodness, we've got our indicator on. How long has that shit been on? Amateurs. Huh? Awful. There's a bottle of bubbly there for us still. Oh, yeah, we'll take that penalty, go on, Mr. Turismo. It's only a fun race anyway. But yeah, that is gonna kill me in a race if I keep that shit up. Hopefully with the extra concentration, a bit more focus of FIA, that'll not go down, because we've not done a race today without that going down. I wonder if they're going to have to come into the pits now, or have they stressed it. It would be nice to see them having to come in now. He's away in. James is convinced that if he's able to stay out, that's level out a wee bit. Oh, we gentleman, thank you, mate. 1 second. in the pits. No tires, and it's a big ass pit stop as well. Oh my god, look, there's one sitting in the ice there too. Will James fill it right up? We fill ours 90%, the final tick. That'll do, Mr. Turismo. Don't worry about it, take your radar off. Yep, James, we jumped James a wee bit there, didn't we? He's filled it right up. You'll have a wee bit too much fuel. There's first and second, Stephen. My goodness. You could have been faster than all of them. Get back here, Sam. Here, Stephen, smoke. Thank you. Bring it back. Come on. I'm just out of the slip as well, but he should be able to rev him up to his now. He's put in very right. Stephen, man, come on. My goodness. Focus, second half, will do. That's the sort of messages we need. The guy behind is almost back in the slipstream. We got a nicer exit down on there. He's still just out of it. Could actually do with him up in our slipstream, nudging us on maybe. We're running out of laps. We need these two boys to have a bit of a race, invite us back to the party. Right, and for the first time while we're on our own, we will have a glance at the fuel, and hopefully there's 4 to go. Come on, we're edging up there. Oh, the poor section 4 is the wrong flow through there. Four to go and 5 left. Yeah, why are you worrying? Why are you worrying? You were enough. Is he in? He's with us now. He's with us now. We have a fight on our hands to hang on to the Battle of Bubbly. I'm taking another penalty. I don't care, Mr. Tresmo. Hand out your silly penalties all you want. Yeah, yes, you dirty dog, says Mr. Tresmo. I'll be having a team meeting with you about them penalties. You'd be the one with a big red face at that meeting. Right, come on. Nudge me on. Make friends. The win is just up the road. Or is he struggling on fuel? Is he wanting to save fuel? He hasn't came for the nudge anyway. Was he coming for the pass? Come on, I'll give you a land of it. I'll give you a wee land of it, sir. It's not for keepsies. Well, usually I'll ask him to step aboard the rocket launcher. That was an awful step aboard the rocket launcher, but now we want it back. Now we want it back. We've got the fuel. Right. I'm going to flash my lights at Sam and just talk a wee bit of shite, Sam, for you, mate. He's lucky he's in his slipstream. He didn't pulled along with Darth. We didn't have Darth's face in the last one either. At the end, I think it's time to forget about them, as they're only coming back to us if they get into a fight. It's time to win ourselves a Battle of Bubbly and start focusing on it. And again, we're not going to protect it too much. If he wants a wee land of it, he can have a wee land of it. And we've got 4 seconds. Are you away, mate?
Yes, mate, yes.
Right, have a good one, mate. Yes, have a good one. All the best, mate. And it's James, right? 3. We'll nudge him on, because James, if I passed him and he passed me twice, James will be right back with us. We'll save those passes for the last lap or 2. It's steady as outside. I don't know, we don't want it. James is making half a second on that corner. Yep, James has got us down to under 3. The man is on the way. Right, what's that, boss? I want to be ahead of him now. Pass him if I can. Okay. I shall do my best, sir. Hopefully we'll hang on to your slipstream. My goodness, get back here, you. Where are you going? Right, come on. 2 to go. And a quick check of the fuel tells us we've got 2.4, so we'll drop to 2.3, right? A wee tiny bit of fuel saving on this here lap just to make sure we can push and rev it out in the final one. Come on, slipstream, bring me back. Bring it back to me. Bring it back. Bring it back. We'll even take a 4 through here, just because we're in the slipstream, and make sure we have that 1.2 left. A full 1.2, you really only want it to be dropping the 1.2 as you're crossing the line. No, and I'll even take a left. No, that's another wee splash. Saved. The boss is on the radio again. He says, "What are you doing? Why are you not going for the pass? It's okay, boss. Trust me. I've got a plan. I'm a man with a plan on this one." Well, it gives us an option to throw an aggressive nose there, because it's not about the boys in the lead. We may as well just stay in the race with them. It almost is about the boys in the lead. They looked close there, didn't they? No, they're too far. Right, the last lap, and the fuel is 1. It's only dropped 1.3. The nuts is there to be wrung out of it. Do we want to defend it from him? Nah, I think we do, you know. You know the routes there, to the outside. You have to at least try and do our job correct. He's got it, but let's come back in. We've got the full car in front of us. No sense having a side-by-side, because first and second place are about to have a side-by-side. The win is here, and Incident could go down. Forget about them penalties. I do not give a damn about them penalties. Give me that slipstream. Oh, come on. Just about there. Tires just on the last 2 laps, maybe just a tiny bit of loss. But again, nothing really. They're only just starting to have a bit of an effect. A nice big run with full sand, surely. Did he leave the inside open? No, he sent it to the outside. Let's try and get him going a wee bit deep. Was there a cutback that we had that day? No, he parked his ass quite beautifully on the apex. Good defending, sir, good defending. And he got the fuel. The bottle of bubbly was there, just out of reach. Oh my goodness. We said to you, if you wanted to hit, you need to be in the heading away in this section. It was like a no pass section, really, wasn't it? Gonna take some sort of motocross style wild crazy lunge. Ah, no. We had to threaten it, just tag him. But there was none to be had. Great driving, great defending at the end. But look who's behind us. It's quite frequently Mr. Top Splitter, number James, or Mr. James. What's that? Bobby says next door. He's hanging out the window again. James, yes, Bobby, I know James. James hauls ass, doesn't he? Yeah. You seen him the other week, and he was hauling ass. Am I faster than him? Yep. We're faster than James, for sure. Well done, Sam. And Mr. Darth as well. Hauling ass. And the guy who gave us a race, Mr. Days. Very nice. Motocross style. And I love, boob. I love, not this track. As soon as you're behind in that last sector, there's just no way for a lunge. But I do love my last lap lunges, especially last corner. You know, last corner you have to let it all hang out, like, don't you? If it ends up it's too aggressive and you have to slow down and apologise, that's alright, but the boss would wring your neck if you didn't just send it fully. Yes, James, you too, sir. James, I was just telling the neighbour that we're faster than you, sir. He can't believe it. He says he watched you the other week and you were hauling ass. But I hope James, you're honest with yourself, because I'm sure someone will ask you, are you faster than Scotty? And if you're an honest man, you'll have to tell him right now that you're slower than me, just a tad, as you're only as good as your last race, gentlemen. Let's hand out a thanks for the practice. Thanks for the practice, gentlemen. We have a pretty good feel. Don't really have much to think about now. We drive the car like just with a feel of how we're changing gear. And in that last stint, as long as we can pit on lap 9, then we can literally rev the nuts out over to the finish. So hopefully a good qualifying on Saturday. Is there a car to be won today, Mr. Turismo? There is. Will it be the first 20 million car ever won? No, there's not. I'll quite like that wee old one, but give me the wee old one. That one, no. Right round. Do you? No. Yeah. Look what you get me. You disappoint me so much. You won't even let me do anything with that. I'll throw that at the back of the garage. He'll be laying there the rest of his life, never used. And we shall finish with a waffle and a sexy ass livery spinning round on your screen. We'll go into the garage actually and pick. Yes, we shall put Jesse's livery on the screen. Jesse's new livery. She's starting to get into Gran Turismo and having a bit of fun. Jerry says, well done, Scotty, and everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yes, Jerry, you as well, sir. Have a good one. Thank you very much, guys. Anyone who has been on throughout the day in the lobby, either to have a wee race or in the chat for a wee bit of company. It's always nice to have a wee bit of company. Helps you talk a wee bit. And we went a wee bit shy there during that last race as well, because the son and his mate came in and we were like, hi. A couple of times we almost forgot they were there and then went to talk shite and then went, no, you can't do that. There's people in the room. We're like, yeah, that shite talks really should be done on your own, shouldn't it? In front of a camera maybe, but definitely not in front of people in real life. Maybe Jesse. And that's about it. But anyway, enjoy. We shall be back. Today is Wednesday. Worst case scenario, we'll be back on this game on Saturday, but it is still my favourite game. So if we do get a chance to get on again before then, we will really need to get on SnowRunner again. I'm missing SnowRunner. I need to find a bit of time. So we'll see how it goes over the next few days. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Take care. And as Mr. Schwarzenegger says, hasta la vista, baby. And hopefully I'll be back.